Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have Siva on my page. I would like to introduce to you his an online business partner as well, doing the same business that I am doing. Usually Saturday, I am the one who kept on talking and introducing the business to you. But this time, I have Siva on my page. Siva, can you introduce yourself? I'll let you do the honor.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much for having me on your page. I am also super excited to talk about this business. So my name is Siva Janardhanam. I'm originally from South India, currently in the US. I have two boys, one just out of college, one is in senior grade in high school, and my wife is a housewife. So I am working for an employer. I'm a 9 to 5er. And I've been looking for a backup plan of late, given what's going on in the corporate world. Those who are watching the news might be aware that there are layoffs going on left, right, and center, and this could happen to anyone, anywhere, anytime. So that was a warning bell, a wake up call for me to start looking for a reliable backup alternate, second income option. And that's where I stumbled upon this opportunity, the same opportunity as Melissa is in. So we'll talk more about this going forward. So that's about me.
No, I'm okay. You said because there are so many laid offs, there's so many things that happen, which is not actually not under our control. I am Elisa. I'm here in Canada. I'm originally from the Philippines. I am at the restaurant right now. This is our restaurant. So I
Nice.
used to work as a 9 to 5er as well, just like you. But then when we took over the restaurant, it was 2019, and then pandemic hits.
Mm,
You know,
mm.
pandemic hits 2020, right? And we don't have any backup plan except for the government support. So meaning we carefully plan building the restaurant. And then something like a
Exactly.
pandemic came that's actually beyond our control, right?
Exactly.
So that's one of the situations that we cannot avoid. That is the reason why we need a plan B. We need a second plan. But Siva, because you said you look for an opportunity, I was wondering like why you settled on our business and why not, because there's so many. There's so
Absolutely.
many
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
That's a
So I'm
fair
just
question.
wondering what. Yes,
That's a fair
exactly. Why
question. Like
this.
it is like anything else, right? Let's say you want to buy a car. What do? You go shopping for a car. You go 100 places, look at 100 cars, and figure out what is the best for you. It may be budget, it may be safety, it may be so many other things that you have in your mind, and you will choose the one that suits all of your criteria. Right? Similarly, my approach was the same thing. All I wanted was a backup plan, a source of second income. But like you said, there are millions of opportunities out there, and on the internet, it's like everything is too good to be true. You don't know what to trust and what not to trust. Everybody claims, like, I've been making money, this and that, and so many things. But I did have my own criteria to meet. I had my limitations, let's say, like anybody else. Right? First thing is, I wanted it to be flexible. Right? I mean, obviously, the very first thing, the fundamental thing is, I want to get into something that is legit. I don't want to get into something fishy, something unknown, something that I'm not familiar with. That's a basic fundamental thing. I know, because I don't want to end up getting into trouble. The second thing is, like, I want it to be flexible. Already I'm in a 9 to 5. I don't want to do another 9 to 5. I don't want something else that demands me to be present. Right? I want to be able to work on my schedule. It should be flexible enough to work with my schedule. And the third thing is, I usually look for more with less. What I mean by that is, I put in reasonably less effort, but I'm expecting the yields to be more, because this is not the time for hard working. This is the time for smart working, right? So, um, however small efforts you are able to put, and however higher returns that you're able to get, that's kind of what I was looking for, because there are opportunities out there. It is just that we have to explore and find out what works better for us. And it's also that I don't want to end up in doing something that is that's not yielding as proportionate as my efforts are, right? So the effort, I want significant returns for my effort, because end of the day I have only limited time. Already we are spending one third of our life to our employer, or to something full time what we are occupied with. I don't want to spend the rest of the time experimenting or burning my fingers into this. So I want to spend as little time as possible to yield as much as possible. So these are some various factors I was looking into it, and I stumbled upon this, and I started talking to people about it first. Right? It's not like
Mm.
I read something on the website or something on their site and go and sign up for that. I spoke to people about it, and that gave me confidence as to what is this all about, because I'm talking to real people and they come up with their real experience. And most of them I spoke to were either moms or dads, and they are not somebody who's going to gamble with their money. Right? They wouldn't get
Yes.
into this until this works, until they found out that it will work for them. So for me, it is easier to talk to them and find out, hey, tell me, how did this work for you? How did you
Mm.
manage this in your day-to-day life? How did you get to this far, that where you are now? Right? It's not, everything needs effort. It's not like overnight something will magically turn things upside down. But those effort that we are putting in should yield the right result so that it doesn't go into a drain. So that's why I got confidence when I spoke to people, and to my surprise, there were moms and dads, as I said, from various countries. I was totally surprised, like, how come people from all walks of life have chosen this one particular opportunity to be their plan B? That means that itself tells me something, that they found something that's working, that they found something that is genuine. So that created more curiosity for me to dig into it and started exploring. And once I went into that package, that the try before you buy package, right? So this is the one business opportunity that offers a trial period of 30 days where I can explore things to see if that fits me. I haven't seen that available anywhere else. That means I have to show some commitment to explore this opportunity, learn about this, ask question about it, see for myself, then decide if I should be committing to it or not. Which means
Nice.
I'm not committing from day one, right? So that also gives me a confidence level. It's like you go to a showroom and that guy says, "Okay, test drive for a week, come back later." That's awesome. Nobody would do that. But here, this business is kind of giving that, right? You pay a very small amount of money, take the car,
Mm.
drive out, see how it fits your needs, then come back, then we'll sign up. That
Yes.
was like,
Yes.
okay, that gives me that gives me an opportunity to test before I actually commit, which was wonderful, nobody else gives that. Everybody's like, sign it today, sign it now, commit to this opportunity today. I was like, that don't push me, I need time to think about it, I need time to test it. But here, that is by default given. You cannot jump in directly even if you want to. We are saying, hey, come in, test it out, see for yourself, talk to people, ask questions, clarify any questions you have in mind. Then if you still think this is for you, go for it. That sounded like very reasonable approach to me, and all this put together was helping me, focus on, okay, here is the opportunity that I should pursue in today's world. Given we hear so many things from so many stories from elsewhere, this sounded very reasonable. And given that I'm able to speak to real people across different countries and across different walks of life, that really gave me a confidence. Okay, people like me are also in this business, which means I can certainly look into it. So if that works for them, definitely that is going to work for me as well. All I need to do is explore, you know, be open minded and explore what this has got to offer to me.
Mhm.
That's the thing that took me closer to taking a call on this opportunity.
Yeah, I love that. I love everything that you said, and especially when you said you have learned who are the people coming and starting the online business. That was me before as well because I'm very skeptical on the business as well.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on. What are we doing? I don't know anything about online business. But when I learned that we are all coming from all different walks of life, I've seen doctors, lawyers, policemen, pastors. So like what you said, these people definitely seen something good in the business, the potential on the business. So if these people made their own research on what the business can do, how can they help others, definitely there is something for you as well that you might have the capacity to research the business, what this business could bring good for you. And like you said, right? You're a busy family man as well. So you are looking for something, an online business that will fit your lifestyle. Not you are the one who's going to stress out on how you are going to run an online business, especially if you don't have any experience. Because me, I don't have any experience in the online industry. Seriously, I use Facebook, but that is just to connect my family. I never realized that you could use this social media, free resource, and make money online. That you could use this to make income generating activity. Of course, you need lessons, right? Which our company provide for us who are beginners as well. So my next question is there a challenge for you? Like your kids are in high school and then going to college. They know now that you are, aside from your corporate job, you are doing this online business hustle. Is there any like challenge for you? Challenge with whether how you're going to run the business, or what are the point of view of your family doing this? Is there something like that?
Sure. My family was supportive of the fact that we all needed a plan B, right? Obviously, especially with a family where there is only a single breadwinner, it makes it all the more sense to have more than one source of income. And definitely we don't want the second source of income to be something fishy or
Mm.
something gray, right? We wanted that to be proven, we wanted that to be legit, we wanted to see credentials of those who are doing that business. Basically, when I was transparent with my family about what I found, and I kind of brainstormed with them as to does it sound to be like the best opportunity and things like that. And everybody were surprised to see such an opportunity existed in plain sight that we did not even notice, right? And like you said, all it requires is to use the social media, which we have been using only for entertainment purposes so far, and we never thought this we could use such a powerful medium to scale our business, to reach out to people, to share this opportunity with so many other like-minded parents across the globe. Then the immediate challenge, or the question that came to my mind was, okay, how do I learn this business, or what do I need to know about this business, and how do I get there, right? And to my surprise, this opportunity also comes as a package, comes with a comprehensive training program, or a training platform that offers beginner friendly video based tutorials that teaches us not just how to use it, but how best to use it.
Oh,
So that,
yes.
right, so that was like a, a a deal breaker for me. Like, if, because everybody would stumble upon the very first question is, okay, I don't know anything about it, I don't have any prior experience, how do I get started, how do I learn, who's going to teach me, who's going to guide me, right? Instead of depending on another person, instead of having the time zone challenges and availability challenges and so many other things, there is access 24/7 access to this training platform, which
Mhm.
has multilingual video based tutorials. So if you're not comfortable with English, that is not a problem. You can learn everything you want to know about this business in your own language. Where else can find I can find this kind of an opportunity, this kind of support? So overall, what it does is it enables you, it educates you, and it empowers you from wherever you are to a successful business owner. It's not like pulling somebody into the business and let them deal with that themselves. It's like step by step. Even if you don't know anything, not a problem. There is a platform for you to learn. All you need is a little bit of a patience, willingness to learn, and an appetite to earn. Rest are all
Oh,
there.
I love that. Could
Restaurant
you
is
say
all
that
there.
again? What did you say? It's an appetite to learn, your willingness to learn, and your appetite to
Yeah, like I said,
earn. I love that.
nothing is going to change overnight, right? So you need to have a little bit of patience, and so that you can explore the system. This system is trusted by tens and thousands of moms and dads across the world. So you need a little bit of patience on to get settled with the system, and all and the rest all that is required is your willingness to learn and an appetite to earn. Everything else is laid out on the table. You just have to plug in yourself and start and go with the flow. If this is not if this is not something good, why would tens and thousands of moms and dads across the world will be part of this for years, not just 3 months, 6 months? There are people who are in this business for decades. Why? Because this business has got to offer something that no other business offers. It's not just business, right? So it's not like I said, we it's not like pulling somebody into the business and let them deal their deal with their own headache. This teaches everything step by step, which means once you learn it, you don't have to unlearn it. You have the skill.
Yes.
You have the skill
Yes.
to survive. You have the skill to set up. You have the skill to scale. Everything is going to be imparted to you. So that's, to me, like the very foundational, very enduring opportunity rather than seasonal opportunities. So this means I can start, set it up, scale, and I can pass it on to my family members as well if I want to. So it can go on forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of opportunity we are talking about. That's the kind of opportunity we are into. So to me, there are always solutions for every challenges that we come across, because if not, this business would not have been surviving for 50 plus years.
Yes. Yeah.
So no matter what the challenge is, we can still work around. There is to me, like I said, when I was analyzing the opportunities, one thing I was looking for is where will this fail? Because every business opportunity or every um source of income, anything that comes across the internet, there is always a point where it will fail. So I was looking to find out where is that point, where is that this business will fail. To my surprise, I could not find it, because there is no way I can see that this business will fail at this point. I couldn't find it, simply because that's the way it is designed, and it is also patented that nobody else could
Mm-hmm.
copy this.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover,
Yes.
this business is part of the health and wellness industry, which means the market only grows year after year, which means there is no way we'll run out of the market. And the business is also designed in such a way that it is open for all. You don't need any kind of educational qualification. You don't need any kind of location constraint. We don't need any kind of age restrictions. We don't have to sell products to anybody directly. We are not chasing people or bugging people. And on top of all these things, there's a trial period to check out if this is going to be for you. Right? If you put all these together, every challenges I raise, there is an answer already there. So to me, like, it keeps knocking out every challenges I come up with on a daily basis. And end of the day, I am like, what am I waiting for? Looks like everything is set in place. All I need to do is I plug in myself, take care of it. I presume that as my own business and start running it. Yeah.
You're
So
right. I love that. I
yeah,
love what you
I'm
said. And yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, sorry, I was finishing that. So it to me, there were challenges initially because I didn't know what is available and
Mm.
what is not available and things like that. But once I experienced myself, I was like, I felt like this is the business opportunity that each and every mom and dad should have across the globe, because the ever-growing market, and the profits and the support we get, and the trainings and tutorials that are available, nowhere else it's going to be possible.
And how hard is that, right? Once you learn how the business work, like me, we are a full service restaurant. And imagine long hours. And I have two kids. One is a teenager and then one is in grade school. I won't be able to handle like if I look for a side hustle that let's say I'll keep products and then ship it and then answer
Questions, yeah.
yes, inquiries about, I mean, I'm running a restaurant. I cannot handle that kind of part-time already. I cannot handle that kind of, so this online business that we have suits perfectly for us. And like you said, you don't need experience. You don't need to learn everything. You don't need to do cold calling. You don't need to go outside and then spread that, hey, I am no, you just have to realize that there is a system that works like this, that is in favor to those busy parents who are actually looking for a side hustle. It is so nice if you build it now, start messy,
Correct.
because everything is a challenge. Every, like you said, right? What am I doing? Everything is provided to me. So what I have to do now is to take act on it, on this business, right? So it's so funny. Not funny because we are all in this business, doing the training, accessible 24/7, like you mentioned, because all those trainings are recorded. That is what the company promised us, to give you time. So that is what they do. All the trainings are recorded. So you can access it anytime on your busy day.
Correct.
So that is actually like fits perfectly on my busy schedule. This is the reason why I stayed, because I could still spend time with my family, I could still run the restaurant, and I'm learning a lot. If those people who are actually watching right now, a lot of digital business owner in our community learn a lot. Some of those online business owner doesn't do live like this, but they gain confidence. And the confidence that they are using right now, they're not scared. I know somebody who is so introvert, and she like organized a big event in a city. She
Mm,
said,
mm.
if you know me before, I won't be able to do like that. But because I was trained on this business, on how to build your personality growth, she was able to handle that kind of stress. She was, so most of the time this business is like, it's not just focused on one field. It also helps you grow as a person. It helps you maximize and be grateful for what you have. And then what is the not vision mission, the mission of our business? The first thing that they're going to teach you is, once you learn something, you have to start giving back.
Correct.
So we are actually helping others to grow, not just you, but we are helping others to grow. I know we mentioned a lot already on this podcast here, but of course we have to be cautious of your time to Siva. What is your advice to those who are still looking, wanting to start a business, but they're saying they don't have time, or I'm scared to do it? Do you have any like a last word, something like that?
Sure. Uh, to summarize, this opportunity is ideally suited for individuals. What I mean by that is you don't have to depend on any other external human resources to start this business. All you need to do is decide for yourself, and you are in. That's it. You don't need any licenses, you don't need permissions from anybody, you don't need approval from anybody of that sort. If you think this business will fit you, then you are in. As simple as that. And like I said, it is quite normal to be skeptical when we come across an opportunity, especially online opportunity, because we have been hearing so many stories where people lose money and people get cheated and all those things. So that's why this opportunity offers a trial period of 30 days to explore what is in here. What does it mean is, uh, you don't have to commit. You can explore what is in it here. You can test drive it and see if this is a good fit for you. And then you can decide whether you want to be in or out. No questions asked. Right? So that means you got nothing to lose to explore this. but you stand a chance of knowing an excellent opportunity that can run forever and that keeps giving, and that is not technical, and that is like easy to learn with all the support and guidance and tutorials and trainings and tools that are offered along with this. This is like more like a business in a box, right? You don't have to go running around shopping for anything at all. Everything you need to run this business is provided kind of in a package that includes training, right? Imagine yourself, uh, what did it take for you to be here today where you are from day one? You did learn so many things, you did get trained in so many things for your employer. In a corporate world, you cannot sustain without learning, without getting trained on new technologies that keeps coming and coming and coming. You have to survive. If you have to survive, you have to keep learning. The same thing applies here. You first learn it, and then you get into it, and then you set it up, then you scale it up. And like any other traditional business, there is growth levels also available in this business. That means that keeps motivating you. The more you go to the next level, the higher your income is. So that keeps you motivating to push yourself to the next level with all the support that are available in around you. You can reach out to Melissa, you can reach out to me, you can we are ready to help you answer any of the questions you might have about this business and walk you through step by step how to get started and how to get into this business and make this as your second source of income. So obviously
Nice.
what I would ask anybody watching this is explore this opportunity, because there's nothing for you to lose.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yes, you could reach out to Siva or me. And if you wanted to know more about like an overview of what we are doing, you could sign up either my website or Siva's website, and it's all free. And then if you want to know more about the business, dig in more information, you could sign up for 149. And that 149, I know Siva mentioned this already, that you could explore the business for 30 days because we guarantee that once you have learned the business and it doesn't fit your lifestyle or you don't like it or you don't like the system, just inform Siva or me and ask for refund. I am a refunder as well. If you are not believing this, our company has been in the industry for 51 years already. We have a patented commission, and this commission has been started ever since, and we never change it. So no one can copy our business model. It's only ours for imagine for 51 years. And like I said, you are not just going to buy a car, you have to test drive it. So that is what we are offering to you. Go sign up, pay the 149. If you don't like it, we'll refund the money to you. The refund usually it depends on your bank and depends on your country. I am in Canada. I received my refund only after 3 business days. So yes, if you wanted to know more, and like I said, it's fits a busy lifestyle. And if you are young, it is an advantage for you.
Correct.
Seriously, if you're young, this is an advantage for you. Me, my question is why I never started it sooner. I
Correct.
think that's the only I could say my regret. I should have started this sooner, right? Again, Siva, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your
Thank you
time.
so much.
I
Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate it. Yeah. I hope
It's,
to meet you sometime on our one of our gatherings. So yeah, take care. And
thank
yeah,
you.
let's teach more.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Siva.
See you again. Bye
Bye.
bye.